Hi everyone, it's Tony Leonardi, certified financial planner professional and author of A Smarter Way to Retire, 10 Steps Towards a Confident Financial Future. Welcome to A Smarter Way to Retire podcast, where we help you plan smart and retire happy. Today we're diving into an exciting topic, how artificial intelligence is transforming financial planning to help you reach the highest probability of success in your retirement. So let's get started. So what's the deal with AI in financial planning? You've probably heard about artificial intelligence in everything from self-driving cars to voice assistants. But it's also making waves in how we plan for retirements. At Leonardi Family Wealthcare, our mission is to help you achieve your financial goals with dynamic real-time modeling, now amped up with artificial intelligence or AI. And AI isn't about replacing human beings or financial planners like me. It's about making us better, giving us the tools to do a better job for you. It crunches massive amounts of data, market trends, tax rules, even your personal spending habits, to give us insights that were once impossible, even just 5 to 10 years ago. Whether you're retired now or planning to retire one day, AI helps us model your probability of success with precision so you know exactly where you stand and can make adjustments accordingly. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're planning to gift using your annual gifting exclusion of $19,000 per year this year to help reduce your taxable estate, or to help your kids out or even your grandkids. Yep, that's the 2025 gift tax exclusion, $19,000 per donor per donee. AI can help us analyze how that impacts your long-term plan, factoring in things like market volatility and inflation, even your current investment holdings. And we can do that all in seconds. That's the kind of power that we're talking about. So let's break down 3 ways that AI is revolutionizing financial planning. The first is real-time scenario analysis. Many of the tools that we use at Leonardi Family Wealthcare are starting to integrate AI in their modeling to run thousands of scenarios instantly. Do you want to know how retiring at 62 versus 65 might affect your nest egg? Or how a market downturn might impact your portfolio, or even when to start taking Social Security? AI runs Monte Carlo simulations. That's a fancy term for stress testing your plan, with potentially thousands of different economic scenarios. We can do that faster and with more variables than ever before. This helps ensure that your plan is robust no matter what life throws at you. We model the effects of taking Social Security at different times, 62 versus 65 versus 70, retiring earlier or later, and the effects of tweaking your portfolio to take on more or less risk in your investments, all at the same time, and measuring the impact on your probability of success. Can you imagine trying to do that on the back of an envelope or on a yellow pad like we used to do years ago? I can't imagine it. It's really amazing and game-changing for financial planning. AI can dig into your financial data like your income, your expenses, or even that dream vacation home. And it can spot patterns that you might be missing. For example, it might notice you're overspending in one area or suggest gifting strategies to optimize your estate. It's like having a super smart assistant who knows your finances inside and out. It can also help with tax and estate planning with rules like the 2025 annual gift tax exclusion at $19,000 per person and the newly updated tax rates. AI can model complex strategies over the long term, like trusts or charitable giving, to help minimize taxes while maximizing your legacy. It's not just about numbers, it's about aligning your plan with your family's goals. But here's the key, AI is a tool. It's not the driver. My job as your CFP professional is to combine these insights with your unique story, your dreams, your family, your values, to create a plan that's truly and uniquely yours. So let's take a look at AI in action. Let me paint a picture for you. I had a client, let's call them the Smiths. A couple are in their early 60s, already retired, they had a solid portfolio. They wanted to start using their annual gift exclusion allowance of $19,000, each of their kids annually, and they wanted to fund a charitable trust. But they were worried about the affordability of this plan and the potential of outliving their savings if they gave too much away. Does that sound familiar to anyone out there? Using AI-enhanced tools to crunch the numbers, we modeled their plan in real time, looking at several different potential scenarios. What if they gift now versus later? What if the market dips 10%? AI showed their probability of success was at 70%. Pretty good, but we wanted better. So we tweaked their withdrawal rate from their portfolio, adjusted their portfolio a little bit to take on less risk, and added a small amount into an annuity for stability. We were able to bump up their probability of success from 70% to 86%. Now that's the power of artificial intelligence, of number crunching. It gives us the clarity to make smarter decisions. Now I can't share specific investment ideas, compliance rules. But the point is, AI lets us test countless what-if scenarios to help ensure that your plan is solid. Whether you're like the Smiths or just starting your retirement journey, this technology is a game changer. If you don't have a smart financial plan, or your plan was drafted more than, let's say, 5 years ago, or it hasn't been updated in the last few years, let me know. We need to get you and your plan into the new AI era. Let's talk about misconceptions of AI. Let's clear up a couple of myths about AI and financial planning. First, some people think that AI will replace human advisors. I don't think there's really a chance of that happening at any time in the near future. AI is a great number cruncher, but people like me bring the human touch, understanding your fears, your goals, like passing your wealth to your kids or retiring to that beach house. It's the combination of AI and a CFP like me that helps make that magic happen. You know how difficult it is when you make a phone call to a company for service and you get stuck in that computerized menu of options and all you want to do is speak to a real human being? Well, it's the same in financial planning, and I don't think that will change anytime soon. As smart as AI is and will become, there's just no replacing a human being, that human touch on the other end of the phone. And it's not just any human being, it's one that knows you, knows your family, knows your dreams, your fears, your desires, your goals. That's very difficult to replace. And most of my clients, I don't think, want to replace that relationship with a robot anytime soon. Second, some people worry AI is too complex and only for tech-savvy people. Nope, I don't think so. You don't really need to understand algorithms like my kids do to benefit from AI. Both of my boys are computer engineers, and they understand this AI better than anyone. But you and I don't need to know how to build the algorithms or be a computer engineer to benefit from AI. At Leonardi Family Wealth Care, we use AI for you behind the scenes, so you get clear, actionable advice. It's like using a GPS. You don't need to know how it works. You just need to know where it's taking you. Funny story, every time I take my parents somewhere in the car, I'm their personal chauffeur. My mom says, boy, you really know your way around. I chauffeured them into Manhattan yesterday so they could visit my uncle, my dad's brother, who's 96 and doing great. Thank you. And my mom was amazed at how I knew every turn to make in the city. So cute. She knows I use GPS, but she still thinks I'm amazing that I know how to make turns in the city. One thing to watch out for, not all AI tools are created equal. There's a relatively new phenomenon in financial planning called robo-advisors. Basically an AI robot that gives advice. Some robo-advisors use very basic algorithms that don't account for your full financial picture. That's why we pair AI with holistic modeling, like the software that we use in my office to cover everything: taxes, estate planning, dreams, goals, fears, desires, even your bucket list items, all wrapped up with a human touch and someone that you can count on to be your long-term guide. So how do you get started with AI-powered planning? Well, you can tap into AI for all of your retirement needs, and here's how to start. Step 1, know your goals. This is the most important step. Understanding your expenses. Where's your money going every month? You'd be surprised at how many people don't have a good handle on their expenses. You may be able to tap into some basic AI with your bank to help you understand your expenses better. Take a look to see if that's available where you do your banking. Of all the variables in financial and retirement planning, this is the most important, the budget. Where is your money going? Without a confident number here, the rest of your plan will suffer. Garbage in, garbage out, so to speak. And this is where most of the garbage goes in on a financial plan, is in the budgeting area. Get a good handle on that. You'll be thankful that you did. And your goals. Are you looking to reduce your estate tax? Are you planning for a big trip? Are you concerned about future health care, home care, or nursing home costs? AI needs your input in order to work its magic and provide a plan that makes sense for you. Step 2 is get a baseline. Book a complimentary consultation with me to assess your current probability of success using our AI-driven tools. Are you at a 50% probability of success or a 90%? That would be critical to know so that you can make the necessary adjustments. I think you would all agree with that. If you don't know your number, let me know. It's my mission to make sure everyone knows their probability of success. Step 3 is stay dynamic. Markets change, tax rates change, your goals change, life changes. Regular reviews like the ones we're scheduling now, Q3 and Q4 sessions for my current clients, help keep your plan updated with real-time AI insights. The beauty of having a dynamic plan in place is that we can refer back to that on a regular basis to make sure you're staying on track. It's like having a real-time GPS you use when you travel. If it senses traffic ahead, it may suggest a different route. Same thing with your financial plan. If we sense traffic ahead, we may need to make some adjustments to your plan. Adjust your withdrawal rate, maybe adjust your portfolio. If you don't yet have a dynamic plan, how do you get started? Well, there are 2 ways to dive in with us at Leonardi Family Wealthcare. You can dip your toe in the water with a no-cost copy of my ebook, A Smarter Way to Retire, or you can book a complimentary consultation with me to model your retirement's current probability of success to see where you stand. Visit LeonardiFamilyWealthcare.com to do either or both. So AI is an incredible tool to help you plan smart and retire happy. And I'm excited to bring it to you at Leonardi Family Wealthcare. As the world of AI continues to grow and evolve, we'll continue to take advantage of its power to help benefit you and your family, keeping you on track to help realize your goals and dreams. If you enjoyed this episode, check out our YouTube channel. It's stocked with videos, webinars, and more podcast episodes like this one. And don't wait to take control of your retirement. Head to LeonardiFamilyWealthcare.com to grab your no-cost ebook or book a complimentary consultation. And if you're a current client, schedule your Q3 or Q4 review to update your model. Slots are filling up fast. You can find my calendar on my website. Look for my Calendly link. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is Tony Leonardi, CFP, signing off. Plan smart, retire happy, and we'll see you next week.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. The opinions expressed herein are for general information only and is not necessarily the opinions of Osaic Wealth or its representatives. Investing is subject to risk, including loss of principal invested. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. No strategy can assure a profit nor protect against loss. It is not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Please consult your financial professional, attorney, or tax advisor with regard to your individual situation.